was a big night on The Masked Singer with Bobby Brown and Tamara Mowry sent home. So who's left? Producer Chris is here with the recap, and all hail the king of guesses. You've been on point so far this season.
Thank you very much, but I can't take all the credit. This is a total team effort. Producer Bragan back here feeding me information from time to time. We've been going back and forth on social media like I've told you before. Total team effort. Marissa,
well, king and queen.
As well. We are still stumped on one, and we'll have more details on that coming up in just a little bit. But let's talk about last night. This was the Super 8 performance, narrowed it down to the top 6 after those double elimination. Here's the thing. It was a bad day at the beach, like you mentioned, because it was the end of the road for the crab and the seashell. As for what was new last night, Rita Wilson, guest panelist, Mrs. Tom Hanks. Also, Cloodle Doo showed up for the first time in person, so the panelists got to meet him for the first time. Another masked celebrity we'll have to guess eventually. But let's get right to the performances, and we're going to kick things off like we always do with the Black Swan.
You know that I could use somebody. You know that I could use somebody.
Gosh,
yeah, all right, so you hear her singing Use Somebody by Kings of Leon. This time around, we got food delivery clues from all the contestants. Hers, goldfish cracker. She says, this is my favorite snack as a kid. Me and my mom would just kill these. The panel guesses, Kesha, Demi Lovato, Becky G. Finally, they're coming around to our corner with JoJo. Previous panel guesses included Anya Taylor-Joy, Camila Cabello, Leona Lewis, Demi Lovato, Lindsay Lohan, Ashley Simpson, and a ton more. I think they're finally coming around to our side of the table here, Marissa.
I know that vibrato anywhere. That is JoJo all day long.
All right, we'll have to wait and see, though. Let's talk about the Russian dolls now. Adding a hat to their repertoire there. They're singing 24 Karat Magic by Bruno Mars. Their food delivery clue, red jelly beans. They say for a very long time, we've loved jelly beans. You can see from our figure. Panel guest, Red Hot Chili Peppers, the Jonas Brothers. They finally coming around on this one. They're getting to where we've been all along with Hanson. They also guessed Boys to Men. Definitely not. This one is definitely Hanson.
Yeah, at this point, Boys to Men, I mean, they're just playing with us. They're pulling our chains on that one.
It's got to have something to make it funny. All right, let's talk about the Piglet next, a.k.a. Nick Lachey. All right, so that's still the Piglet's voice, but that wasn't actually the performance we were going to show. He sang The Pretender by the Foo Fighters last night. He got a little more rock and roll with it. His food delivery clue was cotton candy. He says, this classic sweet treat reminds me of one of my very first jobs. The panel's still off on this one. They guess Lance Bass, Chris Pine, which is kind of out of left field.
Oh, wow.
Adam Levine, Eli or Peyton Manning, which would be hilarious, but it definitely is not. This one is definitely Nick Lachey.
My thing is, if he didn't do so many movements, he wouldn't give it away, you know, but Nick does this rock, the arms. You can totally tell.
He's got a lot of tells.
Yeah.
Definitely wouldn't want to play poker with him. All right, let's talk about the Yeti next, because this is the one that still has us stumped. So if you have any guesses, please listen and let me know what you think it is.
What if you had it all with nobody to call? Maybe then you know me. 'Cause I've had everything, but no one's listening, and that's just all so lonely.
All right, so you hear him singing Lonely by Justin Bieber. His food delivery clue was donuts. The panel, when it came to guesses, they're kind of all over the map. Take a listen. Todrick Hall, Justin Timberlake, definitely not, Omarion, and Mario. Their previous guesses, which is the one that I liked, was Ray J. They also have gone with Justin Bieber and Taron Killam. Marissa, you have anything on this one?
Well, I know we said Ray J at first last week, but now I don't hear that at all. The voice is too light. So
roller skating and everything like that. We were thinking maybe it might be a professional athlete. just so
Hashtag Good
happens
Day
to have a great
DC.
singing voice.
Yeah,
So,
if you know, that's a tough one.
gonna have to wait and see on that one as well. If anyone has any guesses, hashtag Good Day DC, let us know who you think. In the meantime, let's talk about the Chameleon next.
With an attitude of 19, kinda snotty, acting real rude. But as long as you a thicky, thick, girl, you know that it's on. I peep something coming to me on the dance floor. Sexy and real slow.
We're having a little technical difficulties here. That is the Chameleon, but this is not the song he performed last night. He performed Regulate by Warren G and Nate Dogg, which is just a classic.
Oh, I love that song.
And he did it justice. Trust me. His food delivery clue was an MRE. He says, if you know me, I'm always with my game. And this one is because I support all of the troops. Cloodle-Doo did chime in on this actual one. He said, Chameleon, I very much enjoyed your work on the big screen. I was even rooting for you at the Golden Globes. You know who actually has a Golden Globe nomination?
Who?
Wiz Khalifa for his song with Charlie Puth from Fast and the Furious.
wow.
So
Yeah.
a little more evidence that I think we're on the right track. Their panel guests, Machine Gun Kelly, Kyrie Irving, G-Eazy, and Waka Flocka Flame.
I guess I should throw out 2 Chainz then, because he
I don't
definitely
know that he
doesn't
has
have
that nomination.
Yeah.
All right,
Wow.
let's talk about the Robopine next, who may or may not be Tyrese.
Oh, come on. Yeah, let's get it on.
Slowing it down and getting sensual. He sang Let's Get It On by Marvin Gaye. His food delivery clue was lobster. He says on the coast of Costa Rica, me and my family got a lot of freshwater sea diving. It's a family tradition that we kind of pride ourselves on. The panel guesses Terry Crews, Aaron Hall, and the one that cost the money, Jamie Foxx. What do you think on this one? Do you think
It's
we're on the right track?
Tyrese.
I know it is.
And you know, Marvin Gaye, I've heard him say in interviews, was his favorite male singer. And he's the only one I think bold enough to even take on Marvin Gaye. So
And he
it's
did a great job. So,
Yeah.
All right, let's get to the crab now. We know it was Bobby Brown. He performed In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins. So Ken and Jenny actually got it right. They guessed correctly with Bobby Brown. Robin Thicke went with Ray Parker Jr., which would have been out of left field. Nicole thought it was Keith Sweat, and Rita Wilson thought it was Martin Lawrence. Afterwards, Bobby Brown said he did this, and it was all about the kids for him.
Oh, good for Bobby. He needs some joy.
Absolutely.
I decided to do this show because I just wanted to get out of the house and have some fun, do something out of character.
Shake, Sinora, shake your body. Oh, man, this guy be going big.
My kids are gonna be so excited because if I enjoyed it just a slight bit, I know they will enjoy it.
All right, so that's Bobby Brown. Let's talk about the seashell to end things with. We know it was Tamara Mowry, and she performed I Think We're Alone Now by Lami.
There doesn't seem to be anyone around.
So Nicole actually guessed correctly. Ken thought it was Sarah Silverman. Jenny thought it was Vanessa Hudgens. And Robin went with Haley Duff. Rita Wilson thought it was Scout Willis. Afterwards, though, Tamara had nothing but kind words for Nicole.
That was a huge shocker for me. I thought it was Ashley Simpson.
Parker, Ashley Simpson,
Jenny Slate.
They were so off, except for, Nicole.
I think this is Tamara Mowry.
Oh, that's a good guess. She got it. And you loved my last performance. You said it was one of your favorites.
For me, that was your best performance so far.
Thank you.
All right, so you weren't alone with your Ashley Simpson guess, so you weren't totally
Yeah.
wrong. Next week, we get a sing-along, and then the week after that, it's going to be called the Spicy Six.
Oh, okay.
So we're getting close to the end.
You know, I was saying this earlier. I knew Tamara could sing. I didn't know she could, sing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
she's...
lot better as the weeks went on, too.
Yeah, for sure. You could tell she's much more confident. All right, guys, thank you. That was fun.
Thank you.
Chris, you're having a good hair day.
Oh, thank you. Even better.
All right, coming up.